Okay, good evening, sir. I'm Adriana Malo. Here, I would like present my proposal with the title "The Analysis Six Maxim of Politeness in Safe Haven Movie." And here, I will explain the three chapters. For the chapter 1, there is a background of study, problem of study, purpose of study, significance of study, scope of study. And the chapter 2, there is a literature review, and the last one is a review of related research. And last is there is chapter 3. There is a research subject, research design, research instrument, research of procedure, technique of collecting data, and the last one is technique of analysis data. The next is here is a background of study. Language is one of the most important needs for human in this world because language is used for communication and interaction with each other. In communication, people use language for asking or giving information, describing element, and others. And language has a big position in our life in communication. And movie is one of the visual that always use translation to convey the context of the movie to the audience language. And the next is the reason for choosing this movie. The writer chose the Safe Haven movie because it has many words of politeness that can be used to motivate the student to make the good attitude to each other. And the next, there is a problem of study. The first one is what are the types of maxim politeness used in Safe Haven movie? And the second is what are the types of maxim politeness that usually occur in the conversation? And the next is there is a purpose of study. For the first one, to analyze types of maxim politeness which are used in a Safe Haven movie. And the last is to investigate the types of maxim politeness that frequently occurs in Safe Haven movie. And here is a significance of study. For the theoretical significance, the result of this study can be a reference for research by contributing to the teaching of the maxim of politeness of teaching in the schools. The writer also hopes that this research can be useful for those who want to conduct research related to the maxim of politeness and can develop to able a study of the maxim of politeness, especially for students and enriching their knowledge in pragmatic analysis in terms of maxim of politeness. And the second is practical significance. For the teacher, scientific knowledge for teacher scientific knowledge for a teacher on pragmatic study, especially in the art of politeness. And the second is for the other research, and useful reference of for other research when they are interested. And the next is scope of study. The study in focusing on analyzing pragmatic that is maxim politeness and how we can found the types and implementation in the Safe Haven movie. The next is here's a review of related literature. The first one is according to Brown and Levinson, as cited in Gimasi 2018, politeness strategy divided into 4 strategies. There are, but on the record, positive politeness, negative politeness, and off record. The second is Leach. 19 and 1883 has purpose as a way of explaining how politeness operates in a conversational exchange. Politeness maxim contains 6 maxims, which are text maxim, generosity maxim, approbation maxim, modesty maxim, agreement maxim, and the last is sympathy maxim. And here, review of a related research. Here is there are 3 review of related research. The first one is Saskara IG SH Cardana IN and Mahayana IMA 20 and 22, entitled Politeness Maxim Applied by Characters in Victoria and Abdul Mufi. And the second is Martin Excel Panjaitan and Mazda Surti Simatupang 20 and 20, entitled The Analysis of Politeness Maxim in X Lives Movie. And the last is Maulina Widyaningsi and Ernie Hastuti 20 and 18, entitled Maxim of Politeness Alice and in Wonderland Movie. Here there are maxim of politeness. The first one is tech maxim, generosity maxim, approbation maxim, modesty maxim, agreement maxim, and sympathy maxim. And here there is a research methodology for the research subject of data in this research was the Safe Haven movie. There are many dialogue and script within this movie which are taken for data of this research. For the research design, the research design in this research use analysis research design. And the research instrument, the research use a qualitative research instrument equipped with several pragmatic theories, and research is interviews, observation, and document. This study used observation sheet in the form of checklist, notes, and documentation. And this is a research procedure. There are some steps that are used to research procedure. These are watching the movie, observing, selecting, identifying, analyzing, and the last is making conclusion. And the next is technique of collecting data. The first one is observation. Observation is a way to gather data by watching people, event, or nothing cycle characteristic in the natural setting, and the direct technique can be used to obtain data from various aspects of behavior. And the second is note-taking. Note-taking is the practice of recording information taken from other research. The next is a technique of data analysis. Data analysis method deals with a procedure of analyzing the object of research. In this study, the research used context analysis based on theory of Ari et al. 2010 to analyze the data. There were some steps. There are 2 steps that are used to analyze the data. The first is data reduction. Data reduction is a state of qualitative data analysis technique. And the second is data display. Data display or data presentation is also a state of qualitative data analysis technique. Presentation of data is an activity when a set of data is arranged in a systematic and easy to understand manner, thus providing the possibility of drawing conclusion. So that's all my presentation, and thank you.